The first time that somebody asked me about my future plans, I assumed it was just friendly curiosity / interest in my life. I am starting to get annoyed. I'll be honest with you right now, I don't have a plan, okay? I do not have a plan. Some people say they have a plan. Some people are like, oh yeah, so I'm gonna be a doctor. You don't fucking know. You don't know the future. Nobody knows. Things change. Random shit happens. Comets can collide with the Earth and it couldn't explode. I can make plans for a few days in advance, okay? If it's a plan that involves alcohol, if it's a plan for Friday, if it's a plan for Saturday, yes, I can plan. Don't ask me to make a plan for a year or 2 years from now. I can't do it. Do I look like I have control? Do I look like I have control right now? I don't. I was wearing these for no explanation for the first few seconds of this video. I do not have my shit together. Stop assuming that I do. I keep getting conflicting messages because on the one hand, people will tell me, oh, you have such a bright future. On the other hand, people continually say that the world as a whole is fucked. We are fucked. Okay, there's gonna be floods, disease. People are not gonna have a home. So why are you asking me what I'm gonna be doing? I'm going to be doing what you're doing, which is running away from the rising tides, trying to avoid getting burned to death by the sun. It looks extremely bleak. Like a lot of students and young folk out there, I feel an obligation to help make the world a better place and have a positive impact, etc., etc. I'm still trying to plan my angle of approach. What do you want to do after college? What do you want to do with that? Can we not just be on this journey together? Can we not just find out together? Do you really want me to spoil the ending for you? Harry Potter. Nobody questioned what Harry Potter was going to do after he graduated. No, nobody was like, oh, what's Harry going to do with that degree in magic? You were into what Harry was doing then and there. He was killing it and we appreciated him for it. What is the difference between me and Harry Potter? Give me one difference. I feel like I'm also fighting the darkness right now here in my college career. I don't know what I want. I want to help fight climate change. I want to help all the people, but at the same time, it just seems a little boring to me to be a good person sometimes. Is that bad to say? Why can I not save the orphans in China and still make bank? I think especially as a Harvard student, people expect you to use that privilege to give back to the world, not to sit around making YouTube videos. I'm sorry. I feel like I more know what I don't want, and what I don't want is to end up like Avicii's dad. When you get older, your wild heart will live for younger days. Fun, just get drunk. When you're older, it sucks. It's living for younger days. Talk about old and bitter. I mean, I'm really envious of people that it's just so clear to them. They're like, well, I can speak to computers really well, and that happens to pay extremely well, and I love doing it, so boom, there it is, future set. I'm like, okay, that's great, we can't be friends. It freaks me out because I cannot choose. I mean, my future depends so much on other people. You know? Like, it's like, oh, maybe I want to work at this place. And they're like, sorry, we're full. You're not qualified. Apparently, I mean, you have to be voted for to become the president. You can't just decide. I'm just confused because there are so many of my peers at Harvard that tell me that they are going to become the president. I don't know if anybody else told them about this voting thing. Because it could be a serious obstacle. Do you want kids? When people ask me, what are you going to do with your life? My usual response is, I must dance. And they're like, you're not a dancer. And that, my friends, is the root of the problem. You are a lawyer, you are a police officer, you are the ice cream truck driver. Why do we become our jobs? That's okay if you don't know, you have time. It implies that at some point I will not have time, that I must make a choice. I will always have time, until I die. Don't ask about my future, it gives me anxiety.